The Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu claimed that Israel and the United States are apparently winning the war, as Iran, he claims, is being decimated. In a press conference, Netanyahu said that he sees the war ending much earlier than people expect, while denying that it was he who dragged Donald Trump and the United States into this war with Iran.
Since the start of the war 20 days ago, we are winning and Iran is being decimated. Iran's missile and drone arsenal is being massively degraded and will be destroyed. His opening remarks with one other fake news, and that is that Israel somehow dragged the U.S. into a conflict with Iran. Does anyone really think that someone can tell President Trump what to do? Come on.
Netanyahu also claimed that Iran no longer has the capacity to enrich uranium or to make ballistic missiles after 20 days of US-Israeli air attacks.
We are now taking action not only to destroy the remaining ballistic missiles and nuclear programs, there is little left, but also to destroy the industries that enable the production of these programs. And already now, after 20 days, I can tell you, Iran no longer has the capacity to enrich uranium and manufacture ballistic missiles.
Now, the Israeli Prime Minister also hailed his cooperation with the American President Donald Trump and suggested that he saw this war ending a lot faster than people expect. But however, he's not provided any specific time frame as to when this war can come to an end.
I see that as a real change that will follow this war, but I also see this war ending a lot faster than people think. I think you have to, in war, you have to grit your teeth.
Netanyahu then clarified that Israel had acted alone against escalates Gasfield in Iran's South Pars. The American President Donald Trump had earlier said that he did not know in advance about the Israeli bombing of the South Pars gas field, which is the biggest gas field in the world. Netanyahu said that Israel is holding off strikes after Trump told him not to hit Iranian gas fields again.
Israel acted alone against the Slawiya gas compound. Fact number two, President Trump asked us to hold off on future attacks, and we're holding out. I don't think any two leaders have been as coordinated as President Trump and I. He's the leader. I'm, his ally.
Netanyahu also asserted that any Iranian attempt to close the Strait of Hormuz will fail. He said that Iran is trying to blackmail the world by closing this key international maritime route as a retaliation for the American and the Israeli war.
I think that what has to be done is to have alternative routes. Instead of going through the choke points of the Hormuz Straits and the Bab el-Mandeb Straits, in order to have the flow of oil, just have oil pipelines, gas pipelines, going west through the Arabian Peninsula, right up to Israel, right up to our Mediterranean ports, and you've just done away with the choke points forever.
Now, the Israeli Prime Minister suggested that it is still too early whether the Iranian people will now take to the streets and take advantage of the conditions that are being created by the Israeli and the American bombings. He, however, added that Israel is only a catalyst, and in the end, it all now depends on the Iranian people.